Hi, chat. Hello. Hello. I've returned. It's me. Okay, so normally I don't do weekend evening streams, and a lot of the reason for that is because I try to keep my streams on weekdays so that way I have weekends to work on my stuff. But I figured, had a couple hiccups this week, so I was just like, you know what? Let's just do an evening stream today. I don't know how long we might be going for. I know it. I think I put before the thing went away. Of course, I think I wrote down maybe 3 hours, maybe. But we'll see how I feel. You know. But yeah, we're just be playing Interrogation today. I haven't really heard anything about it. There's not too much of it that I've seen, so I'm just like, oh, okay, it looks cool. Let's just try it out, right? I will say, there was some stuff I kind of wanted to talk about, but in a way I kind of want to save that for Monday's stream because I want to be able to get all my points together. It's nothing bad that happened to me, I promise. It's just me talking about current day VTuber shit and that's just some shit that kind of bugged me. So I'm probably gonna end up talking about it on Monday. So if you want to be here for that, that's going to be at, for sure, 12 p.m. PST or Pacific Standard Time, because we'll be doing a little bit of yapping about that. We'll be playing Soma. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. What else been happening this week? I made a green bean casserole, and that sounds like the fucking wise thing ever, but that shit was so good. Oh, okay. So the thing is with making it, the recipe called for condensed cream of mushroom soup, okay? I didn't fully grasp what it meant for a soup to be condensed, right? Because so you can imagine my confusion when I'm pouring this can of soup into the bowl to mix it and it just comes out in gloops. You can see why I'm getting confused. I'm like, oh, that's what condensed means. Oh, okay. I thought it was supposed to be more liquid, but maybe I'm thinking condensed milk. But I don't know. But I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I mean, the rest of the recipe was just fine. It's really fucking easy to make a casserole in a crock pot. And I was like, oh, this is so good. And when I tasted it, it was fucking baller. I thought it was gonna be too much black pepper because I did douse a little bit much on there, but it actually kind of tastes fine, to be honest. So that's gonna be eaten soon enough. Delicious. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just hoping that this week, because I mean, we are going into the holiday week. We are going into Thanksgiving, so Thursday, obviously, I probably won't be putting too much out. I'll have some scheduled stuff up, of course, but you won't be seeing too much of me, I believe. I might stream Friday. If I do stream Friday, it's gonna be another evening stream, probably. But we'll see what happens, just because I need to figure out what my schedule's gonna look like, even though I make my schedules ahead of time, just based on oh yeah, what I know, based on what I know I don't have planned, right? If I have free time, I'm like, oh yeah, let me just schedule it right now. Oh yeah, but obviously plans could change. If that does change, I'll probably post on a Blue Sky or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna load up our game real quick. Actually, the art style I actually kind of like a lot, because it's supposed to be, the tag on it was detective noir kind of thing, and I was like, ooh, that's nice, But ooh. So yeah, we'll see how much of this we get through, and we'll see if we'll see on a couple things. I have headphones on. Alright. I'm gonna skip this shit. Oh, okay. Let's do detective mode. Detective mode sounds good. Because apparently there's 3 different modes that you can go to, like, and that just increases the, Here, hold on. I'm gonna change up the settings real quick so that you guys can see this shit. There's a Twitch voting integration? What the fuck? Okay, should be fine. Let me go ahead and put this on the smaller game screen. Let me grab it real quick. I forgot that it was like that while we were playing Uma Musume. I'm about to change that. Unsquish. Unsquish. There we go. Okay. So it does look like there is a Twitch integrated like a voting thing right here. Oh. Okay. I will authorize. Yeah. That's okay. We're gonna do this on my own. Because I am a big, strong boy. And I can totally do detective shit on my own. Okay, everything else looks good, I think. Welcome. This will be the first drill session of the Investigative Interview and Interrogation Techniques course. We'll be bringing in a subject. They're a trained actor, but should be fooling a character for the duration of the interview. I'm considered invisible and inaudible by the actor, but I'll be guiding you along. Before any interrogation, the first thing to do is consult the subject's file. This should give you vital insights into the case, helping you to identify what information or confession needs to be extracted. Okay, Douglas Bird is played by an actor as per instructors. Treat the actor the same as you would a real suspect. Mr. Bird, despite coming off from well-off parents, has taken to bike theft. We have plenty of circumstantial evidence. Because none of it is direct, we need to leverage all the leads in order to get a full confession. Okay. Douglas Bird is a main suspect for several bike thefts on the local university campus. Several eyewitnesses confirmed his description. And we have CCTV footage. The description. Running up fast. He is currently listed as unemployed, living in a rented apartment and paid for by his parents. His criminal record is clean, but he's known to be friends with several narcotics abusers, as well as a roommate who's a suspected marijuana dealer. What? What? Oh, the devil's lettuce? Oh, pardon me, sir. I was like, what illegalities, bro? Anyway. When you're done checking the files, you can bring in the subject. Be careful though. Now is not the case, but when it will be a time-sensitive situation, this is when the clock starts ticking. Let's bring him in. Hi. So first things first, let's just try and straight up ask him. You can check the accusation question every now and then to get a sense of whether you're close to a confession. What is this one? Why do you steal bikes? Huh? I ain't steal no bikes, brosif. Right, so that surprisingly didn't work. We need to get the subject in the right state of mind to give us answers. Oh my god, I'm just a cop, dude. Oh my god, okay. You know what this is gonna remind me of? There was a psychology study that we looked at. It was, fuck, I'll remember the name and then I'll explain it in a minute. So how do we do that? We have the following tools in which we can use to see what state the subject is in. This shows us how open the subject is by looking at pupil dilation corroborated with a few other signals. The wider the pupils are, the more open the subject is. Okay, so it's this. This meter tells us how scared the subject is by measuring pulse as well as other bodily symptoms. The quicker the heart rate, the more scared the subject is. Now you can influence these meters in all sorts of ways, from building a personal connection to exploiting their background, from cornering them in contradictions to roughing them up. Let's try to build a connection first. Be careful. Some questions will alienate the subject instead of bring them closer. Other questions will seem disingenuous if they're approached too suddenly. You'll probably want to start off as soft as possible. As soft as possible. Okay. Can't believe they have me chasing bikes, making people talk about proper. Hey, living's expensive. I know. I used to crack payphones when I was a teen. Okay, that feels like it's kind of soft. They shake their head in disbelief. Psh, fucking doubt it. He's not buying it. Yet. Try opening up yourself when questioning the subject. Then try this one again. Wait, try opening up yourself? Oh yeah, can't believe they have me chasing bikes. Why can't people just lock them up proper? It's fucking stupid, man. Waste of taxpayer money and all that. Okay, you seem more authentic. Now get closer to the subject. Well, we'll try this question again. Word? That's thug. Okay, we have him opening up some. Good. That's why the meter now shows a wider circle than in the beginning. Oh yeah, this changed. Now let's see if you could try to scare him. You want to intimidate, but don't jump to big threats right off the bat. Don't be afraid to ask a question more than once. Asking again with the subject in a different state or with new information on the table can yield new results. Let's see. So we can ask a question more than once, but I still kind of want to see, do the drugs make you do it? I'm clean, yo. He doesn't seem scared by that. Might actually be clean. You know how many months you do for bike theft? Nah, man, nah, I ain't worried about that. So there are signs of fear. We're onto something. Hey, you're tough. You'll be fine in prison, I'm sure. What? You don't do time for snatching bikes, do you? My dad works for a senator. I'll be fine. Sometimes the talks reveal new information that you can further pursue. Oh, which is why this is yellow. Oh, you think this senator will risk his career for the state of a bike-snatching kid? Really? But probably not. Shit. There we go. We're getting there. Now let's put him in a good place to negotiate. Let's see. If we don't have a deal and you're found guilty, it's absolutely prison time. But I can only give you a deal if you plead guilty. But what would a deal be like? Okay, we got him. As you can see, his pulse is much faster right now. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, now this is off the record, but I want you to know your options. At any time, you can stop the recorder tracking your questioning. This will make people suspicious. The public will ask what happened when the recording was stopped. You'll be accused, but ultimately, it's your word against theirs. In a pinch, though, it's something to consider. What the fuck? What? Wait, okay, no, that sounds hella fucking suspect. That I can just fucking be like, oh yeah, no, I don't want it to record anymore. Boop. I don't want it to record anymore. Boop. Dude, I get what you're I get the idea. I get why that's in place, but that feels hella suspect. I'm like, I don't like that. You have means of enhanced interrogation that can get a subject scared faster. Try a couple out. The actor will just pretend to be hurt. What the fuck? Say it to my face. Oh! They breathe heavily, solemn displeased. What? Doing this closes them off, but as you can see, now they're terrified. Beware that if you continue roughing them up, they might pass out. Start the recorder again when you're done. Dude! What the fuck? Sometimes you'll be interrogating against the clock. When that's the case, keep your eyes on the timer. Sometimes you'll be interrogating more than one guy. Switch between rooms and be sure to cross-reference the info they give you. Anyway, you'll get to keep being manly after you finish the academy. Oh, shit. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. Okay, now to wrap this up, we're ready to get a confession with the accusation question. Let's talk about you writing a confession. We both know you did it. Come on. What? Nah. What would that involve though? We've almost got him. We just have to press him the right way. There are ways in which you could press an open subject and other ways in which you could press a terrified subject like this one. You'll be fine. We'll help you compensate the victims, make things right, ready to sign a confession. Nah, wasn't me, man. Nah. Alright. Listen here, you low-life piece of shit. Sign this damn confession right now and maybe we can keep your dumb ass out of jail. Fuck, man. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Alright. I'll sign. Yay! I did it! I don't feel morally bankrupt from any of this. Me? Nah. What the fuck? Hey, I need you to come in on the case. Fisher's brought in a set of guys. They're in the interrogation rooms. Hey, we have the victim's husband, the only witness, and the robber that broke in. Oh, okay, got it. We need your questioning magic in there, a confession, because all we have is circumstantial. Yes, sir. So the story is this Cox broke in, armed with a low-cal piece, holding this Peterson up and tied him to a chair. Wife comes in, jumps for the phone. Cox drops her with 2 shots to the back before bolting. Okay, so he got scared. So in a way, this doesn't feel like it was, okay. I'm gonna go based on, because I watch a little bit of true crime, so I'm gonna try to piece things together here. It sounds like this might have been a little bit of a disorganized crime. He probably didn't expect the wife to come in. The way that he shot at her twice before bolting tells me that he did it almost like a reaction reflex rather than an intentional shot. That's what it sounds like anyway. We have the gun, no prints. Oh, fuck. This Peterson was cool as a cucumber. His wife's body just lying there in the other room. Oh, the wife's dead. Oh, fuck. Man should track down and also grab Cox. Street contacts helps. But we still don't have a clear picture of the murderer. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to throw a lowball here. We're either going to be able to get this convention from this Cox guy that he did it, or it's going to be the husband that shot her while trying to defend himself. That's the 2 possibilities that I'm seeing. I don't know which is going to be, but I feel like it's going to be one of those. Check out the files, grill them cross-examination, get me a confession. You have this. Okay, thank you. Okay. Heather Peterson was murdered in her living room in front of her husband, Daryl. He was found tied down to a chair in the same room. Okay, so he was tied. I wish they would tell me how he was tied. He claims a burglar broke in and armed with a low-caliber gun, threatened them, tied them up, and subsequently shot Miss Peterson as she tried to use her cell phone. She tied them both up? I'm like tilting my head. Okay. Using the description provided and a tip from the local pawn shop, we managed to track down the burglar, one Jerry Munch Cox, and apprehended him. The gun was found outside of the building near the fire escape the thief used to enter and leave the premises. The evidence of the burglary is clear, but we still don't have a full picture of the murderer, which Munch strongly denies committing. What complicates things is Mr. Daryl Peterson's attitude. The first detective on the scene described him as disturbingly surly. Oh, whoa, okay. That already tells me a lot. Your wife gets shot in front of you, and you're not fucking grieving. I'm getting a little nugget of something. I feel like he fucking did it, but, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Our best hope is Our best hope of closing the case fast and clean is an admission of guilt. Munch and Peterson have both been held for questioning. You have been tasked with extracting a confession. Okay, so this is Munch. Okay, Jerry Cox, alias Munch, has been identified as the burglar who broke into the Petersons' apartment at the night of the murder. His criminal record is quite colorful and includes car theft, pickpocketing, burglary, and credit card fraud. A high school dropout with no current employment, Munch is well known to the local police as a troublemaker. He is the main suspect and has been directly accused of tying down the couple and shooting the wife, possibly impulsively under stress when she reached for her phone. I'm trying to figure out, so if I'm tied to a chair, and, so I'm guessing, I'm like doing this, you can't see it, but I'm reenacting it myself to kind of see where it's at. So, I'm tied to the chair. Normally, they would have it where it's like, they have it like your hands behind the chair, and then they tie you up. I'm just trying to figure out how she would have been able to reach for her phone unless it was in her back pocket. If it was in her back pocket, then yeah, that would make sense, but I don't know. Let's see. While circumstantial evidence in the husband's testimony points to Munch as a murderer, it is not sufficient for a conviction. He does not have a past record of violent crime of any sort. Munch has previously taken plea bargains and perhaps could be pressured into doing so again. Unless it's not him. Okay, I need to stop being biased. I need to look at this objectively. Megan and Dream burglary. Okay. Oh, and this is Daryl. Daryl Peterson is the husband of the victim. Although we usually avoid involving family members of the recently deceased in an investigation, he is the sole witness of the murder, and as such, a key asset. He has voluntarily agreed to be interviewed. Peterson's reports so far have been accurate and led to the arrest of the burglar and main suspect from the murder, Jerry Munch Cox. However, the police officers of the first unit of the scene reported Peterson displaying unusual calm and composure. This is a suspicious degree of detachment for someone emerging from such a traumatic and stressful situation. This raises some concerns. Yet Peterson has a clean record, and there is no evidence that points to any wrongdoing on his part. Yeah, because that part really stuck out to me. When they were saying, like, oh yeah, no, he seemed really calm when we went to go check on him. Like, that immediately raises suspicion for me, in my opinion. Bring him in. Hi. Let's talk about yourself real quick. No need to mister me around, Chief. You can call me Munch. Oh, okay, he's whining a little bit. Are you from the city? Born and raised in this piss hole, yeah. I like to think of it now, you know? Yeah, how many friends are... Well, okay, yeah, again, are you from the city? Yeah, like I said. Okay. Do you have any friends or family? Don't drag them into this, but I got a cousin. He's probably worried about me. Very well. If you write down his phone number or address, we'll make sure he's safe. Excellent. Go track this cousin down and see if we can corroborate your story. So, he doesn't want us to drag them into this. We're probably just going to say, we're going to write down his phone number or address. Thanks, Chief. But I'd rather he didn't get into trouble looking for me. Just leave him out of this, okay? Where do you work at? Nah, no work for me around unless you like bring food to rich people's tables. And I don't like that. I'm too smart for it, you know? This isn't your first crime, is it? Why? You want to send me to prison for the old ones again? You already been convicted once and did your time. Why do it again? I was put in the box for car theft, Chief. I didn't do that again, so I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have gone that way. Repeat offenders are harder. Help me get to the bottom of this. Sure, I'll help you. I didn't do it. Case closed. Let me go to Daryl. Hi, Daryl. Tell me about yourself. I don't know if this is the best time to get acquainted, but ask me away. The first few hours must be hard. How are you handling the loss? We ought to move on, don't we? We're doing the best we can to make sure the culprit be put behind bars. Because if we just go in with being like, oh, don't you care about your wife dying, then that's going to be, unless we do that and that gets his heart rate up. Oh, but I don't know. We'll do this one. How dare you? I was in shock and I wanted to be as helpful as possible, so I was trying to keep my cool, be useful. What you went through could be very traumatic. Do you have any family to help you get you through these tough times? No, and I don't think this is in any way relevant. Have you taken time from work to deal with this? They fired me months ago. Where did you used to work? I probably made the chair you're sitting on right now. I used to be a carpenter. Job hunt must be frustrating. Don't pretend like you care. Well, why did you get fired? The corrupt assholes there used to hire cheaper labor, immigrants and such. They didn't care that I've been working there for 6 years. All they care about is their bottom line, these global corporations. So was your wife the primary earner? Yeah, she had a salary and I did not. You sound like her, criticize me all the time. You see this shit? I fucking, okay, you know what? No, holding my tongue. This is other thing. Go back. So you and your wife argued often and she blamed you for getting fired? Yeah, you got it right. She thought that just because she had an income and I did not, it made her superior. Oh, I'm gonna come back to that. Let's talk about the burglary. I don't get what all the fuss is about. It ain't like I got much out of it. Why'd you choose the house specifically? There wasn't anything special about it. It had the fire escape ladder, the open window, and no lights on. And so, what'd you use to break in the window? It was wide open. Tricks of work. So, it was already down? Okay. Alright. We're gonna try something else. Were you aware that there were people inside? How could I know about that? I don't have cameras in people's toilets like you boys do. Then why take the risk if you didn't know that people were inside? Yeah, why? I wouldn't. I didn't do it. Did you see him? I bolted down the ladder before I could see anyone. We know you stole things. You didn't just run away. Work with me here. Ah, shit. Yeah, fine. The bedroom was empty, so I jumped in. So if they were in the bedroom, where did you notice them? After I jumped in, I heard a voice inside the apartment somewhere. It sounded like they were fighting or something. Did you hear what they were fighting about? What do you think I am, man? The CIA? You tell me what they were fighting about. I got my ass out of there as soon as I noticed somebody was in the house. Okay, we'll come back to it. What did you take from the house? Just some useless small trees. It was the only thing around. I don't get what the big deal is. Okay. Okay, let me talk about the burglary again. What point did you run away? I was inside for like 5 minutes. Okay. Let's talk about Miss Peterson for a minute. Okay. I'm assuming you were fighting over the night of the break-in as well. Actually, yeah, that's what started that night as well. It was a common thing for us. It must have been so frustrating for you, her constant pestering. Oh, women. Fucking giving me shit. Yeah, it must have been so hard for you, huh, Mr. Pearson? I don't want to talk about her or my feelings enough. Okay, so we know that they were arguing. Right? Yeah, we know about that. I want to know about the timeline, please. Did you hear the burglar coming in? No, not really. The TV volume was high. When and where did you first see him? When he entered the living room. Yeah, it is. At what point did he pull out the gun? He had the gun on when he burst in. How did you react when you saw it, though? Put my hands up, of course. Told him he could take whatever he wanted as long as he didn't hurt us. Did you provoke him in any way? I didn't, but even if I would have, he's still a murderer. Did he also want to tie down your wife? He was telling her to sit down when she darted towards the phone. That's when he shot her. Okay. Alright. Go back to you. No, I'm not getting hints. No, fuck you. I'm not getting hints. I'm a smart boy. I can figure this out. We found the husband tied down. He claims you did that. What? That like shit lump. You think I carry a rope around just in case? No, I'm not into. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Did you feel threatened in any way? I'm sure they're nice people, but I haven't seen them, spoken to them, or even sent them a text. That's a long way of saying no. Did you happen to see anybody else in or around the house when you were in there? Okay, the gun that shot Miss Pearson was found near the fire escape ladder when you wasn't it found near the fire escape ladder you used? Someone must have dropped it or something. You ever owned a gun? It's not illegal to own a weapon. You say you live in a bad neighborhood. Don't you own one for self-defense? My sword doesn't need help because it's true. I don't touch guns. Let me go back to this. How can I know it's not yours? Okay, yeah, let me go back to the burglary. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is gonna give us some new information, probably. How common were the arguments? Sick. Let's try this. Munch claims he didn't own a gun and there's no evidence tying one to him. Well, he's clearly lying, or perhaps he stole mine and keep it in the bedroom. Oh. Okay, we'll talk about the burglary again. No, not that one. Yeah, the murder. The one was shot in the back in cold blood. You think I did that? Come on, be reasonable. If I was a guns blazing motherfucker, wouldn't I at least take their TV or something on the way out? Maybe you panicked. Yeah, let's talk more about the gun specifically. You say the weapon isn't yours, yet you were the only one at the scene. That doesn't add up. Did you feel threatened? No. Did you know them? The only Peterson I know sells groceries back in my neighborhood. No, I don't know the Petersons ever did. I don't know what they look like. Alright. As I said, Munch claims he doesn't own a gun and there's no evidence tying one to him. Why did he tie you down? I guess he was scared of it, trying to find him off. Oh, God. I don't know. Oh, you said you own a gun. You're not registered as a gun owner. Oh, shit. The state's legislation doesn't say I need to register. I bought a gun for you anyway. Why did you not report this sooner? It's quite dubious you would hide such a thing. Couldn't reach in a time, was even with for opportunity. So you prepare for such an event. Seeing how dangerous this city is nowadays, criminals running loose while the police forces to corrupt to do anything about it, you got to be ready to take matters into your own hands, no offense. Oh. Wait. Don't really have to go on his personal means. Personality, relationship with his wife, he found a motive. You have to do it yourself. Quite harsh views you have, Mr. Peterson. Do you really think this burglar deserves to die? Hell yes. With some people, there's no alternative. You have to take things into your own hands. It gets tough. Only way this world will ever be a better place is if honest people stand up with force if necessary. Vigilante justice? You think that's the solution? There's so much filth out there, and the system that's supposed to clean it is just as dirty. If honest people like you and me don't take action, the filth will drown us all. It's the only solution. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely suspect, bro. That won't change much, don't you think? There are many of us who think like this. We find each other online. Like-minded people willing to take up the responsibility, do the right thing. Are you talking about a political platform? No, politics isn't their game. If we play by their rules, we lose because it's a rigged game. We need to short-circuit the whole system, check out the entire establishment. That takes a coordinated effort, though. How will that happen? There's this group I was talking about. We mostly meet online, forums, boards, chat rooms. It's a great tool to organize ourselves. Well, what plans? I don't know for sure. I don't have the rights to the chat room where things are organized, but it'll certainly be big. But why don't you have access? You need to show some commitment beforehand to be part of the group for a while. Well, who has access then? The chat rooms are anonymous, of course. We mostly know each other by IDs. Okay, parents and shit. What needs to be discussed in such secrecy, though? I don't know for sure, but it's a place where they assign actual tasks. Things are picking up recently. It's all very exciting to be part of the Liberation Front. Oh, I see. Okay, bro. Alright. No one voted or anything. It's just what we call it. I've heard enough. So who has access? Channels are anonymous. Alright. I want to go back to your wife, please. What did your wife think about these friends? She didn't approve. It gave her another reason to criticize me, all those arguments. Did you get along with the colleagues? What? You think that fat burglar could be a hitman? In this economy, I guess skills aren't what matters anyway. What about neighbors? No. She organized a gardening group with a few of them. Plant nice flowers. How are they? Well, just in your marriage in general. That's quite personal. When you've been married for 7 years, things are complicated. The argument you had that night, was that common? We weren't on the best terms. We've been fighting often about the stupidest things. You know how it goes. I guess most of us thought we would settle it when the time was right. My file doesn't say, but do you have any children? No, children are a waste of time? Crazy. Can't imagine myself ever getting married. Cool, really don't care. Do you think anyone would hate her enough to plan on harming her? Plan? Burglars usually abandon their attempts at home. I didn't think of that. If you really planned it all along, I hope you'll feel comfortable in the electric chair. Let's talk about your marriage again. Lately you guys have had arguments. Any other details left out? We fought a lot, nothing special really. I understand we keep asking about this. Okay. Okay. Have you heard about the Liberation Front? The gang? That a gang or something? No, I never heard of it. Must be new. So let me go back to her. Is there anything here that I could use? Probably not. You're probably not, but... Well, the door was locked and the lights on. Doors were locked, but the lights were on in the living room. All we can do now is make sure the bastard gets what he deserves. I hope he hangs. Jesus. Was there anyone else in the house? Came to a point where we couldn't even be in the same room without fighting. Even tonight, she even started one tonight over some stupid stain on my shirt. So there's some estrangement. I could definitely see that. Yes, it was. I guess it was. I just had enough, you know. You've been with someone for 7 years. You expect by that point some consideration. But no, she could be such a shrew sometimes, I'm telling you. So that's why you seem so composed about the situation. You actually hated her. I did, yes. I'm not happy she died, but I can't help but feel relief that she won't be blaming me for all the things that went wrong. Yeah. So, Daryl, can I call you Danny? Be honest with me. Who killed your wife? What do you mean? That damn burglar. Who do you think killed her? To me, it's clear that you have no love for your wife. You resent her. I would go so far as to say you hate her. I did hate her. Yes, I hated her arrogance. I hated her friends. I hated her fucking bonsai trees. I hated the disrespect she had for me, but that doesn't mean I would ever hurt her. And even more, that night you had an argument, you also saw a huge opportunity to blame the murder on the burglar you spotted coming in, is that right? What? I mean... If you believe in justice as you say, confess. Ooh, let's get some more fear in. I admit I killed her, which is you in the Creme system. Your time will come. Woo! I did it! With the confession secured, Daryl Pearson will be going to jail for a long time. What is this Liberation Front business, though? I did it! Good work in there. I have something important I need to discuss with you. But before that, I need you to finish up the press release we're putting out about this case. Help them word it. Then come see me. Yay. Oh! Okay, the investigation involving the murder of Heather Peterson was concluded today, which resulted in the arrest of Daryl Peterson and Jerry Cox. Excuse me. All evidence pertaining to the case has been directed to the relevant authorities. With a full cooperation council, they will be treated following judicial procedure. Daryl Peterson. Not initially, no. The victim's husband. Confessed to a murder in questioning, although he initially attempted to hide his involvement. Evidence found the scene contrary to parties. Police will be advancing charges of first-degree murder. Due to the confession of manslaughter against Jerry Cox has been dropped. His involvement in creating the circumstances for the murder will be happen. Evidence suggests he had no violent intent and no connection. Pick an old memory. You master the use of threats and silence to carry suspects. The Liberation Front business you got out of Peterson seems to be pretty serious stuff. They've been claiming more and more hits and seem to be behind things like assaults on politicians. They appear to be expanding their operation chiefly in our city. So I've talked it over with the powers that be, and we decided you're the best person for the job. Yay! You'll be heading up a small unit to combat these guys. We're pulling some of the best people from other departments to work with you. Not gonna lie, this unit will mean all eyes will be on you. Try and keep everyone happy. But most importantly, stop these bastards. Rest up. See you tomorrow. Bye. Yay! Yeah, congrats on your assignment. Thank you. Let me introduce some of the people you'll be working with. This is Tab Thompson, analyst extraordinaire. I look forward to addressing the threat of the Liberation Front with you, Detective. And this is Jennifer Reyes, organized crime department's best. Delighted detective. Mordecai Fisher, who we pulled from homicide, will also be helping you out in the field. I'll leave you to it. Shall we head out and talk some shop over at Hannigan's? The meeting room's not being used. Let's in the middle. We got some live action, boss. Morty's out there with some badges grabbing our 3 suspects for who that horn bunny might be. I do hope Mr. Fisher practiced restraint. I know him to be rather abrasive. Well, the terrorist among them deserves to be appraised. I'm going to get the rooms ready. There's an update being pushed to the chat room software. It seems like the Liberation Front have found out about our move. They trigger the reallocation of passwords. It's just a matter of minutes before the current password becomes useless. We need to acquire a new one ASAP. Get ready to interrogate him. We'll line up the files. Okay, new assignment. Okay. Oh, okay. This is just directly tying to them. Got it. I'm gonna run a quick ad real quick before we get into this one, just so that way we don't get just so that we don't have pre-rolls. So I'm gonna be right back. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Okay, that's on, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Liberation Front is plotting online using password protected forms of chat rooms. Their members hiding behind anonymous handles. Let's see, following Peterson said we tracked down the main chat room they used server dedicated to pet care. Even see traffic spikes. We managed to find a username that has special permissions. Now we need the password using IP tracking. We managed to narrow down the user ID. Liberation for one of our inquiries. We only have minutes to find the password. Oh, okay. Diana O'Connell is one of the IPs that might have belonged to Liberation Front member. Diana is what's called an alternative model. Doing modeling work as well as the occasional acting job under the stage name is Sabrina Jones. She dropped out of medical school and was a nightclub entertainer in the past. Several of her known associates have been suspected of or charged with narcotics-related offenses. She also blogged and regularly critiques modern lifestyle trends. Okay, no charges though. Okay, and this is Michael Lemon. He might be somebody. I don't know. I can't figure out who. Michael Lemon has one of the IPs that might belong to Liberation Front member. Michael works as a pet stylist for a boarding kennel and salon that he co-owns. As a humanities graduate, he's an aficionado at the city's underground theater scene and a card-carrying member of the Democracy Party. I love democracy. Fred Enos is one of the okay. Is it possible that they're all under the same IP? Like, is it possible that they all run the same account? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Thrice divorced. Jesus. Probably threatened to sue us. Bring him in. Hi. How are you? Fine. I understand you have questions about a chat room. Yes, lives are at stake. I'll do my best. Let's talk about the pet care. Do you have any pets? No, I don't actually. Oh, is it for your blog? You know it? It has very insightful stuff. Thanks. Let's see. People, what are you currently writing about? I've been giving a lot of thought recently about how crazy the practice of dog breeding is. Oh, okay. You're a journalist. Notice anything peculiar? Ask questions. How do you get in? You know, his girlfriend and friend recommended it to me. How much time do you usually spend? I read the heated debates on there. I always get a good laugh. Oh, it was quite a heated debate about the aggressive character of small dogs. Okay. What about the nickname? What nickname did you use? Mr. Meow, do you know this guy? Some guy tried to hit me up online once. Okay. What do you think about the Liberation Front? Consistent, regardless of the cause. Do you know Michael Lemon? Not those two. No. Basic logic. Fuck. Okay. How are you? Wonderful, darling. This is exactly my idea. Oh. Hee hee. Time is of the essence. Let's talk about the pet care room. The conversations. Why did you join it yourself? Do you have any pets of your own? Darn Chihuahua. Like an animal hairdresser? Ah, shit. Fuck. go to you. How are you, Mr. Ennis? Do you have any pets? I'm not lonely. Go through your checklist. Okay. Okay, we are in an ad break. Alright. I'll pause real quick. Alright, I'm back. How much time do you usually spend? Like once a day? I have a question about the nicknames. Do you know Mistress Meow? I might have, yes, approached her. Well, what nickname did you use? Let's see. How did you get in? Do you know Mistress Meow? Huh. Questions about the chat room, the nicknames. Do you know this guy? Oh! Questions about the pick hair chat room and the nicknames. What name did you say you used? Fuck. There is no cat lover. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what? Fuck. Who else has access? Resume. Is Michael Lemon part of it? Oh, is Mistress Meow part of it? Why isn't he for such privacy? Fuck. Oh, I think I fucked up. Fuck. Yeah, there was nothing else I could do. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, I need to do that again. That was fucked. Yeah, I'm doing that again. Yeah, we know what to do. I didn't even think that we were on this fucking time limit. Okay. Is it for your blog? Okay. It's just mail. Okay. You. Let's talk about the chat room. Conversations. Do your pets your own? Do you know Mistress Meow? There we go. Okay. I'm like fucking locked in right now. There we go. Why weren't you up front? Fuck. Talk with them from trust you scare them. There we go. There we go. We got something. There we go. There we go. There we go. Totally first try. We're in. Now we can try to delicately draw out some information on the Liberation Front's plans. Totally did that on first try, by the way. I'm such a gamer. A response to... SMV assembled the Retribution and Justice Special Unit. For Ernest, I confess sympathizer of the Tower Cell. 2 other suspects are interviewed. They've been released, having proven their innocence. Along with his... No. Due to a lack of evidence against them. Along with his confession, friend Ernest's interview also yielded... Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds good. Okay. Great job in there, boss. Now that we're logged in, even for a second, we can analyze what they've been talking. At a first glance, they seem to be using code words. I could set up a smart algorithm that could detect possible meanings from the contextual usage of words. Let's see what bites. As part of leading your team, you'll have to manage budget and assign missions. For budgeting, you'll be getting 3,000 with each budget round. You can influence your available funds in many ways. Any sums unspent are saved. You can assign available agents and missions on top of their core investigation work for the team. Got it. Okay. How well they'll do is determined by how motivated they are and how much the task fits their background. I've ordered you an outsourced HR report. It's on me. If you don't buy yourself expanded HR reports in the future, you won't know what their likelihood of success will be. Okay, you need to prove or else you'll lose the team. Buying expanded PR reports can help you understand what's causing shifts in your image. Oh, okay, well, I don't know. Things are not transparent. Okay, yeah, makes sense. They got, yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Thanks, Chief Anderson. Okay, I see. Never mind. I figured out how this works. So there's other stuff that I need to look at too. Hold on. Prioritize the agents. Okay. So form there's an extra budget. I'm gonna see you trying to answer a few of his questions. Okay. Hi, Eddie. I'm ready to get started. How does it feel to be assigned to lead such an important task force? It's an immense responsibility, but we'll put in effort every day. What sort of boss are you to your team? Are you and your team prepared enough to take on this duty? You're facing a threat that seems to have significant resources. Can you keep up with them? What comes first in your investigation? Disarming the pawns or getting to the leaders? How could people at home help the task force? What time frame are we looking at? Cool. I feel like we get some pretty okay answers. Yay! How much residents of the city trust you? Okay, we're in the middle. How friendly the journalists are who read about your investigations. Pretty middle. Okay, cool. Cool. Street dealer, not a gun. Fair. Okay. Cool. Oh. That's cool. Alright. What's a detective wall? Cool. So we can look at these up here too. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna take a very quick pee break real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's continue. Hi, Jennifer. I wanted to clear water about some stuff that I don't know whether you've been aware of or not. Chief Lucas was looking at the two of us to see who should head up the task force. Guess erasing that Peterson grill. Made a done deal, and I can't say I'm blaming the chief. Rumors fly easily. I want to reassure you I'm fully on board. My door's always open. Been out for a while now, I managed to figure out what most keywords mean. Okay. Okay, we have some findings. Cool. Folks in chat room are just a wing. Okay. Salt Mall. Okay. Oh. Maybe a bomb? Apparently there's someone there. Not sure what they're supposed to do. We should have the place canvas ASAP. Let's move. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a bomb. Oh, damn, already? 3 suspects in custody. Only 3 we noticed to linger near the dual phone store. This detail on file I drafted on the way here. One of them is the one working on the Liberation Front's orders. Has to be. Yeah, I figured that's what it was too. It's definitely a package bomb. It's definitely what it is. 1 o'clock again? Fuck! Only 3 people present in the location specified were brought in for immediate questioning. Some officers were arriving at the scene. 2 of the individuals were involved in conflict. Oh, okay, it's Wilson, not Peterson. I was like, huh? Husband apprehended, but killed and exposed that the latter individual considered carrying a concealed firearm. Let's see. Third individual, Samantha, was seen talking to doing Wilson by agents as they arrived at the scene. Charm cards had revealed that at least one of these individuals was due to signal the successful planting of a time bomb. Experts estimate the location must be extracted within minutes. Okay, he's a retired Marine, takes care of his ailing mother. He was a security guard who apprehended Bakil. He appears to be a close friend of Samantha. Wrigley. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Samantha is a tree decorator. Access the branch of our concept pertaining to claims of Operation Man Beast. Occasional conversation with Daniel Wilson. Increased premiums on her bank debts. Ooh, okay. That could be something. If she's already, like, accruing all this debt, she probably thought, if she planted the bomb, she probably thought she could just, like, liquidate all her assets beforehand. Probably. Thank you. They were studying materials engineering. Seems to remain in the country illegally. Very few official records of his activity. It's heavily seen. The psychic summons of the premises. He attempted to flee. Okay. I can take a break. Well, not. You know why you're here? Related investigation with much bigger stakes. Spec Ops. Oh, okay, cool. Let's talk about the guy you apprehended. What did you notice being suspicious? I follow my guts all the time. That's what I'm talking about. Why'd you actually know and not call the police? Yeah, good job. You got a bad guy. Thank you. There was a woman with you at the mall. Who is she? Just someone I knew from high school. So you know each other? Yeah, we're classmates. What was she doing there? She's great. She most girls aren't like that. She's engaged. Oh no. Oh no. That's what this is. Oh shit. The one that got away. Do you know why you brought here? Like, not about the guy with the gun. Tell me about the incident at the mall. You do and Daniel know each other. He said he wanted to talk about something confess. I think he said we never got to it. What were you doing at the mall? Got it for defense. Cool. We got interesting. She might need a little bit more convincing, but tell me more about the incident at the mall. Never mind. Were you and Mr. Wilson family friends? His mother was sick? Okay. She told me he wanted to confess something to her. Just said she should forget about me if something happened. Oh! Have you heard about the Liberation Front? What do you think of them? My bad. Where are you employed? Okay, that didn't give me anything. What do you think of them? Where are you employed at? I ran a file you're a former soldier. Why did you become a soldier? Okay. A sense of duty extends to people that might be hurt. Of course it does. Why aren't you on active duty? Nah. Any family? Samantha told me about your mom, that she's dead. My confidence. Do you live with her? Yeah, those medical bills must be expensive. You can't deal with your mom's bills. You're worried something might happen to you. Were you forced to sell out the bad guys? Did the Liberation Front pressure you? Dude. No, that's fucked up. I'm assuming it was just for money, but like... Yes! Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got him! Yeah! The evacuation started as soon as possible. When the bomb squad reached the device, we saw plenty of people to evacuate. Wow. We successfully disarmed the device in time, saving dozens of lives. Yay! Did it. Oh! Then the news started coming in from all around the city. What? It's another bomb! What? 2 other explosions happened close to the same time ours was set to. Dude! There were other ones? There were 2 other bombs, bro! Oh my god. These suspects have been linked to... yeah, that. Daniel Larson, at this point we're working on the assumption that he was working alone, a former Marine. Were motivated by severe PTSD and mental trauma. At the time of his arrest, we were not aware of other potential bombs. We asked the public to inform us of any suspicious activity. Why are you apologizing? It's not like it's your fault or ours. I know. It's just, I feel like we're somehow responsible. Well, we are the department charged with stopping the people who did these very acts. So we certainly have some responsibility, if not all of it. Sorry, be right back for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay. We need the room. Oh, shit. Wait, really? Who's coming to see me, though? Oh, hi. Hi, Tristan. Oh, okay. Discussing things in Chief has a few hours now. I wanted to directly address you, too. These debts, they don't look good for any of us. Relying on our task force and would show you the grace for the city. Can we count on your team to achieve this? Very well, we'll supplement your next budget. Yay! Consider it done. Ooh! You can use that knowledge, radical convictions, more time to interrogate, cannot access files during or before. You have an exact evaluation. Numbers not fit for pathetic. Master the cruel practice of framing yourselves for crimes you haven't committed. You always follow procedure but no for yourself. Just empathy towards you. You have trouble finding them and cannot use enhanced interrogation. Let's do this one. Because you're killing an extremist ideology makes your radical convictions. Yeah, that works. That's gonna work for us. Definitely therapy. I'm gonna meet the others at Hannigan's. Try to get over myself with the crazies for a couple hours. Sure. Ooh, pretty. I had an uncle named Louis. There's nothing royal about that man. That's crazy. I'm just saying that he was caught between the pressures of the nobility and nah, I'm sticking to my picks. Kiss MLK, marry Lionheart, kill Louis. That definitely. I'm confident Richie will make you many, many murderous crusader babies. Murderous crusader babies has a ring to it. Boss's turn. Right, let's see. Kiss, marry, kill Lincoln, Gandhi, and Thatcher? Let's see. Would it be funny if I said, like, I'll kill Lincoln again? Let's... Next rounds would be... Yay, I'm funny. I'm a comedian at my job. We're back from looking into one of the explosions. Working after hours, still 8 to identify in the hospital. It's like this. Big boom took place on the 13th floor. Large quantity of explosive material had to be required. Floors closed, unpopulated. It was said to be refurbished. We're gonna have to get campus witnesses. Cool. Oh. Okay. Let's go with my detective wall. Large. We have some good news and bad news. Good news is they had elevator cameras. There seems to be a single press to go up to the 13th floor. Bad news is they weren't stored digitally, but printed. And the picture corresponding to the button press we're interested is missing, of course. But after several hours of trash digging, pardon if I smell, I was able to track down these scraps. I brought them with me. Oh, I gotta put them together. Okay. I love puzzles. That's an edge piece. That goes together. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. I'm gonna separate. I'm gonna put all the edge pieces on like one side or something. Okay, so edge piece. Okay. Edge piece, edge piece, edge piece. Not edge piece. Edge piece. Not edge piece. Edge piece. Oh! There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, you. Okay. Here. Get you, baby. There we go. I was like, oh, hopefully that was it. Okay, that one's missing there. Okay, there we go. There we go. No. Oh. There's one that might be missing. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, hold on. That one. That one. Look at that one later. This one. Go figure that one out later. This one. This one. And then there. And there. There. There we go. That one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I love puzzles. We should have like a fucking stream where we just do puzzles. I don't even know if that's like a thing where it's like, I don't, that's probably only like a mobile game thing, but like just specifically for puzzles because I like puzzles and I want to do it more. Cool. This is who we're looking for. Bring them to me. Track down the people in the picture. We brought them in. We have a sales specialist working in the building, a priest that runs a humanitarian charity, and their assistant protege. Case files are ready. Okay. Here's the front file that's larger than we expected. One of these explosions happened in the office building. Carrying to the source area, saying was used to detonate the bomb that was actually placed at the 13th floor of the building. So these little coordinates, we found these guys. Maya Clark. She has no criminal record. Performance reports show she's hardworking. We can't establish a motive. Clark had free access to the building. She might provide useful information about co-workers. We haven't been able to dig up much of the week's past. He's had name changes. Alex had been receiving care medication from Humanitas. Mental instability makes him a possible suspect. But it isn't, I guess that isn't always the case. Like, it makes sense, but also, like, you could be mentally ill and not do crime. You know what I mean? Like, no shit. It's like, yeah, no shit, Creme, but it's like, no, people don't fucking get that. So people don't understand, you know? So it's like, I have to reiterate that, okay? You. Associated with the Adams. Oh, that's this guy. Hi, Gabriel. Great success. 34 is reach headquarters. Adams had unrestricted access. We can't be ruled out. Bring him in, please. Thank you for agreeing to answer a few questions. Anti-establishment. Hmm. Um. There isn't much to see. Okay. Well, at least I'm not a time crunch. I'm gonna go fucking grab something to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm actually so fucking hungry. Or I could get in like 3 minutes. What usually goes on that floor? Construction work. Did you see anyone else there? Not really. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. The drones are still working? Hmm. Oh. There we go. Why did you lie to me? Father Gabriel? No, I'm not calling you that shit. I am not calling you Father Gabriel. Your name is just Gabriel. All due respect. We're in a police investigation, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna fucking call you. Um. Mm. Let's see. Hmm. The bombs at our future headquarters. Ours refurbishing. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Who are you with? About the explosion. Where were you? In the car. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Maybe you got a call. Oh. Hmm. Also, the artist having a song about everything in the form. Okay. I might be able to get through to him by him being mentally ill, but I'm gonna go on a very quick break. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm very hungry. I'll be right back. Alright, I got some tiny tacos and now I'm ready to lock in. Are you familiar with these substances? The emotion of the devil's can. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit, dude. You know, it's about to reach your brain. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Okay. So kind of giving me something. Mm? So, you know, Father, what is this about a biblical flood? Hmm. I don't know how things are going. Burning our bridges, Father. It's crazy. Hmm. Me? Okay, Liberation Front again. Shit. I mean, boy. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. So, Father, why was he buying Nitro? Why was he buying Discord Nitro, bro? Explain that. We'll get to them. Do you? Do you build model airplanes, though? Airplanes to, you know, usher in a new flood? Do you do that often, Father? Is that, you know, part of your Tuesday routine? I'm grabbing my water. Is that something you do often? Okay, he doesn't remember. Should I ask Alex about any other errands he's doing for you? Okay. If you have something to do with this bombing, you need to tell me. Confession absolves the soul. Okay. Officer, please, don't jump to rash conclusions. Do you accuse of terrorism any individual who purchased flammable materials and has the misfortune of being in your presence? I am a man of God. I have dedicated my life to saving people. How did you think I would be capable of such an act? Well, because your heart rate's fucking crazy. Your heart rate's going fucking insane and you just tried to lie to me, so suck my nuts. I'm not gonna say all this, but yeah, you're guilty. It's not the apocalypse, it's a new flood. Another chance to get things right, do it properly this time. Nah. No, I don't think I want to experience the flood, man. Yeah, you're arrested. Goodbye. Yeah, baby! Adams cannot be charged. Yay! I did it! Let's see. Investigation. Who had access to the floor. Yeah, we're still tracking down possible leads, so let's do some bullshit. Confession. Cult leader. Definitely cult leader. He definitely needs to go to a mental facility, though. He definitely needs to get some help. Like, he's not gonna be arrested, because to be honest, it's like, yeah, he did give him the shit, but it's like, it's also clear that he was hella taken advantage of by that priest, so it's like, nah, fuck that. No, fuck. Gabriel? Tabby Jacob. To sponsor a campaign. Nah, that's gonna be bad. Let's go with this guy. Let's do this, definitely. Order bonus for a past senior officer. Yep. Training session. There we go. Damn. Okay. Hi, Tom. It occurred to me there was a personal aspect best disclosed for the record. With your background? I want you to know during college I was part of a group that subscribed to an anti-author... Tab, are you gonna fucking tell me that you were part of the Liberation Front? Tab, is that what you're gonna fucking tell me right now? Because I'm going to kick your fucking ass. You are going to be a liability to this team. Do you understand that? You're gonna be a liability to this goddamn team. I need a drink. I need a drink. We did some gray hat hacks. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You're all good, Tab. I love you. You're rehired. You've been promoted, actually. We always made sure that that the things we did were technically legal, even if they weren't necessarily moral. Your transparency to matters appreciated. I'll consider it passed and moot. It is. Let's focus on the task at hand, because that's important. Yay! Yay! Cool. Okay. So I think when we're more honest with the public about like, hey, no, like this is what's going on. Like, I feel like that's what lets us to get a good PR report. I think that's what is being implied, I believe. But we're getting a pretty sizable wall here. Interesting. Quophos is extremely shady. She's been asking plenty of questions about the final bomb site. Even visits to the site for thinly veiled reasons. Clients of her yoga studio reported she tried to interest them in an organization which she wanted to make. Yep. She was in it with that fucking priest, Father Gabriel. Yeah, definitely. With some suspicion of who she might be in the chat group, even though it's gone quiet. So I think we have a slam dunk member in our grasp. Bring on the check. Why I said the squad to bring her in? She keeps absent. Might be a while, but I have other good news. A lot of contact with Cassandra Higgs. Excuse me. He's money transfers. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll grab more and try to find Higgs. Yeah. Find Higgs. Someone's here to see you. Who? Hi, Joseph. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi, Joseph. Meeting room's ready for you. Yeah. Hi, Joseph. It's an honor to speak with someone who experiences you. Just show what they tell me what this is about. I need some operational advice. What made you think of me? You successfully organized and managed an anti-terrorism squad. So everything I did, winged every step of the way. Tell me about the Burgundy Riots operation you lead. A lot of anger. Okay. How'd you approach it? Regular protesters and extremists. You didn't let the terrorists blended with the crowds. Oh. What do you think about the Liberation Front? I need to cover some of this at work. Many of the suspects I spoke with have been manipulated into helping the front. Cut the head of the snake. Oh, what do you think we should focus on efforts? Explosives, weapons, frontage, spillables networks. Would you join my team, please? Boo woo. Ah! How was there planning some information? What was the motivation? Integrate the government to these spiral out of control. Got it. Thank you. I won't lose hope. I am a very strong detective. I am very smart. Oh, thank you. So initiatives like yours get the police department, all that's a good thing. Face, bro. Real situation. She and Mordecai found Higgs. Good. They identified very suspicious from with her too. Extremely nervous talking to the police. Okay. We have hostages. We have a line in. We'll put you on a call with them. Case files. Maury's bringing you to the perp's boyfriend urgently. If you obtain the release of the hostages or one of the perps, it'll take a while, but we'll bring them right in for you to question. Okay. Alright. Being budget officers. I need to put my phone. Sorry, there we go. Suspects may barricade the clinic's access. At least one of them is armed. She has yet to make any demands. You've been asked to take over negotiations. Okay. Sandra's currently employed at a company that offers consultation on women's labor reform, unions. Oh, okay. There's several NGOs. Would those perhaps be in a connection to Humanita? Maybe. The wrongly social profiles and of Garcia's romantic interest. And this interest rate charges. Okay. Alright. Is it life partner, Amanda? Machine proper question. Okay. Patch Higgs through. Bing bing. Shit. Let's see. You're carrying out orders. Wait, you were never supposed to have any responsibility. You were never supposed to die. So you know I can't back up on all this. There's a better way to do this, Cassandra. There we go. How much do you know about her dealings? She labels herself a revolutionary. Did, she'll love extremist friends. You didn't think it would be a question of time? You weren't worried all about her? You don't hold them responsible. She did say she thought the outrage was justified. Soon she kept me away from all to protect me. How's the relationship going between you two? Were you too happy together? So how do you feel? Okay. He's very hurt that you kept your life from him. Maybe that's what they did to Alexandra. Damn. He's gonna be there for you, girl. Anything you need transmitted to your families. Okay. Anyone else here? Or when is she coming? I just realized, yeah, when is she, Oh, never mind, that's what that does. Okay, cool. Anything we can help with. Oh. Just help Benny. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm wasting time, dude, but it's like I don't know what else to fucking pick, you know, at least until the other guy gets there. Ah, okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, retry the mission, please. Damn it. Ring ring. Hello. Mm-hmm. See. Damn it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, cool. Hmm. Yes! Yes! Go, dude. Findings report. Two individuals, certificates and looks suspected being linked. Attempted evade, capture, truth and order special unit were tasked to negotiate safe release. The suspects. No radicals. Claim their actions are motivated by radical ideology. The hostages. Eventually, some beliefs alone will allow us to go. Sounds good. Okay. Oh. Waterboarding? Oh my god. Parts say, oh wait, I should come back with brilliant ideas. Oh, I can't put them in the same place. I thought I could. Never mind. I was incorrect. Speak to another reporter. Oh, hi, Patricia. This interview will be fair and open. I'd be happy to. Recent attacks have taken a great toll on the community. What's your message to those who lost loved ones? We will redouble our efforts. Yes, good response. Authorities always seem to be one step ahead of the front. Who do you blame for that? Are you now? The front seems to be well funded and coordinated. Who do you suspect is supporting them? Well, I can't comment. You talked to many front members. How would you describe them? They're regular people, most of them, just very angry. What do you think attracts people to the front? Front echoes on that logic, but no one else does. There are people enjoying any cause of nah, the middle one sounds better. Successfully handle hostage negotiation doesn't mean the Liberation Front are willing to negotiate. Individual members might. We still haven't received any public demands. What's the front after? Rochesters have argued your imprisonment of priest Gabriel Adams is just a government funding scapegoat hides inability to stop the front. Priests are not able to hide anywhere. Why has the press not been allowed to talk with the convicted Liberation Front members? Do you believe the government is this movement is a national or global one? Do you agree with those saying that the authorities should be allowed to use enhanced interrogation techniques? What do you say to those that sympathize with the front's messages? Yay! I felt like that was good. That was a good interview. The team is partaking in socializing Hannigans. Would you like to join us? Yeah! We'll go. Because you guys need to relax once in a while. Chief Anderson, Patricia Becker, and Tristan. Now all this for purpose or for it's overwhelming. Okay. There we go. Yes! Reach maximum motivation simultaneously for all agents. Let's go, dude! Fuck yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah! We're doing so good. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi, Rachel. What was I going to tell about the front? Okay. So you involved. It might be. What should I do? You listen to your conscience. Where do they meet? But he hasn't been involved in any attacks. Okay, everything else. Good. Okay, cool. Alright. Hi. Yeah, that's very class. This is very complicated. You're not special, you just need to show it to them. Okay. Porn producer. Damn. Well, it looks like we're about to come onto ads right now. It should go on, but I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and probably end this here. It is getting a bit late for me, but also I feel like that was like a good enough session for it. So we're gonna find somebody to raid out to real quick. Who's up right now? I've never been up this thing before. Yeah, who's up right now? Oh, okay. So it looks like Sam Hain's live doing some some indie horror games. Love that. So this is gonna be our raid message real quick. And it's gonna be those ones. Okay, but thank you guys so much for coming into stream today. We'll be back on Monday for more Soma. We'll be continuing that. I'm definitely excited to get back to it. But I will see you guys later. Bye. It's raid time. Bye.